Hi Taurus, welcome to your general love reading for beginning to mid-August 2019. Taurus, you guys have been amazing. Honestly, I've been connecting with so many of you. Getting to know each and every one of you is such a blessing for me. It truly is. Thank you so much. It's such an honor. If you want to go ahead and follow me on Instagram, I have the links to my Instagrams in the description box. Also, Taurus, every month I do a contest of winning a free reading, so the winners for July is going to come tomorrow, but August will start anew again. So if you want to see how you can win a free 30-minute reading with me, go ahead and check the description box. Also, if you want to book a personal reading with me as well, go ahead and go to my website, www.mermaidscalestarot.com, so you can book a reading. Okay, let's get into it, Taurus. This will be a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Taurus. If this doesn't resonate with you, Taurus, I suggest checking your Rising or Moon or Venus signs, because depending on the planetary aspects in the skies, those signs can resonate with you more, Taurus, than your Sun sign. If none of it resonates with you, Taurus, that means that the message wasn't for you, and it's probably meant for someone else who needed to hear these messages, because that's how my guides guide me to provide the messages I need to provide, is who needs to hear them the most and what situation, have people been praying and looking in answers for. Hi, cross-watchers. If you're interested in a Taurus, you're very welcome here as well. Please keep in mind that I am picking up on a broad population of cross-watchers and Taurus, or Taurians. So, if you feel like there's a situation where you're like, hey, that was me, that wasn't Taurus, and Taurus, same with you, with the cross-watcher, go ahead and flip it. It's, energy, it's fluid. I'm picking up on a very large population here. Also, we all have gender, sorry, Mercury retrograde. We all have divine feminine and masculine energies. When I'm saying masculine and feminine, I'm referring to the energy, not the gender, Jesus Christ. So keep that in mind. If it is something gender specific, like you're getting pregnant, I'll let you know. Or a chance of pregnancy, I'll let you know. Alright, Taurus. Sorry, I kind of burned my finger earlier. I've been trying to be good and not let it bother me, but it looks ugly right now. I apologize. Angels, spirits, and guides, please provide me some background on how this connection started with Taurus, between this person and Taurus, or what the background of this relationship connection is. Codependency. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we also have, I just want to point out, release your ex. Retrograde season. Welcome. So there's a few situations. It could be that there's a connection, Taurus, that you need to release, you need to let go. Whether that's an ex, or if it's a situation that didn't work out, or there was a connection that just didn't bloom to anything. It's time to let that energy go. And it's time for you to go, because it's becoming a little bit, maybe you've been thinking about this person a lot, dreaming about this person a lot, and it's become a little bit codependent. And it's just time to release this person. And this could be the person, how they feel towards you, Taurus. Remember, take it how it resonates. Whatever way, this really needs to leave your life, because I feel like better things are coming to you than sitting in this codependency of what happened with a connection that was from the past, that really needs to be left in the past. Because I feel like it's preventing you from this triggering of going into something better. I feel like, whatever is meant to happen for us will be. It will be. The universe will make sure of it. And if it doesn't happen, if the connection doesn't go through, then that means it wasn't meant for us. It means it wasn't meant for us. And that not only was it not meant for us, but the universe has a better plan for you. So this could have been someone that triggered some awakening within you. And maybe it was like a confusion of, this being the one, to like, I need more in my life. Or it could be, for others of you Taurians, this person that you were dealing with in the past could have drug or alcohol problems, addictions, issues, sex, porn, video games, whatever vice it is, right? Which I don't hate on video games. I'm a gamer myself, okay? Just putting that out there. But, and if that's not the case, Taurus, then it could be that some of you are trying to move on from a very codependent, toxic relationship. And so when you were trying to move on, you were carrying this kind of toxic energy with you into this new connection. But let's go ahead and see. This is the start and the basis of it all. This is just giving me some information into how this connection kind of started. So what's Taurus's energy towards, or what was Taurus's energy towards this? What was Taurus's energy towards this connection? The World. Yeah, okay. So this gives me more of a sense, Taurus, that you were kind of ready, or you're becoming ready, or were ready to finally close this chapter out in your life. You're coming in this awakened state of really leaving what needed to be left in the past, or whatever wasn't working, whatever you put all your heart, your soul, your energy into, is finally coming to a closure. You're being lifted to a higher vibration. You're being entering a new sort of path, a new chapter in your life that is really supposed to be flying the doors open for better, newer opportunities for you. So really, Taurus, I'm getting someone stuck on you. Because you're doing fine. I mean, again, everything could be vice versa. But if, you know, maybe in the past you realized you had to let this go so you could fully come into your power, so you can fully rise to the top of this and really leave it behind, you know? Maybe in the past you finally recognized that the connection wasn't worth putting all your heart, soul, time, energy into because nothing was coming from it. King of Cups. Okay. With the Four of Cups at the bottom. Yeah. So this is what I'm getting from this, Taurus. Is that you could have been interested in or dating someone that had water in their chart, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But yeah, I'm just feeling like there was this strong link between the two of you. And almost as if, Taurus, I felt like this person kept on... It was either that they were really reserved and they held their feelings back because... I don't know, for some of you I'm getting a feeling of either there was like a big age difference between the two of you just by looking at these two right here. And if that's not the case, it's like they were just not ready to really provide their feelings to you. Although they were dependent on the connection. And that could be, you know, some of the shadow sides of water signs. I'm a water sign, I'm not hating on water signs. But yeah, sometimes water signs could be a little bit codependent when they're in that low vibration. And so, you know, as much as they wanted to give you that cup of love, I think there was just still some toxic things being carried on. And they were preventing themselves from really giving you that love. And some of them could have had alcohol issues, definitely. But if that's not the case, it's like they just... It's like as if, Taurus, you were waiting and waiting for this cup of love to be given to you, and it was never given. They held it back. They weren't showing their emotions. They weren't revealing their true emotions. They wanted to have everything in control as far as their emotion goes. And so by doing that, it's like they held back from you. And that was making you wanting to know more from them, wanting to hear more from them, trying to get an explanation as to why, how can we make this work, how can we get it continued. But Taurus, I think you closed it. You realized you're beating a dead horse. You realized that there's nothing really left to do. You know, you put all your work, you put all your time, and I think this close was necessary, Taurus. Whatever you closed out, or you're going to close out in the beginning of August. So you may have closed something out within a water sign that you realized it wasn't worth putting all my thoughts, my energy, my manifestation into, because nothing's being sprouted from it, and this person's just not going to provide their cup of love. I'm hearing something about spring. Spring. Maybe something you guys last communicated in the spring, or you talked in the spring, you met in the spring. I know spring is your season, Taurus, in May. Something may have happened around your birthday. Meeting this person, maybe. I'm not sure, but I'm just seeing and hearing spring. But yeah, it's just something that needed to close out, Taurus. And whether it was like you were dependent on waiting for them to give you the go, you know, because here we also have the Four of Cups, right? So it's like almost as if, Taurus, you were just waiting for this go, this green light to really get things going, to really get things pursuing. You were ready to elevate this even to something further, but it was as if they were dissatisfied, or they just acted or felt like they didn't want to do anything about it. They were done. Maybe it's not like that they were done, but it was like they just didn't have, I think, the emotional security, the maturity to really provide you what you needed in a relationship, Taurus. God, I'm seeing red hair. A lot of red hair. The red hair here, red hair here, red hair here. So some of you could be dealing with a redhead, or you can have red hair yourself. But yeah, you know, you're not dependent on a response from them anymore. It may have been out of time, but I feel like you really closed that out, or dependent on seeing if they were interested in you back, dependent on anything moving past, you know, a merry-go-round of the same bullshit, or the same, you know, nothing happening and them just holding back. You know, I feel like they really missed out on an opportunity with you, Taurus, because you really would have given everything that they wanted. Alright, what is the energy now between Taurus and significant other? Or it could be someone new as well. I'm getting that for some of you. Whatever that cycle closed out, it could have brought something new. Oh, no. Separation. Yeah. Separation. So, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So I feel like for some of you, this can happen in August, or it's already that this already happened, right? That this, again, you needed to close that chapter out in your life. And for some reason, I'm feeling like the feminines knew this had to be done as much as it hurt them. The feminines knew that they couldn't. So this is what I'm seeing in this card, is that like she was laying in bed, maybe she was sad about it, maybe she felt upset. Some of you may have had depression. My heart goes out to you for those of you that did, okay? But they're starting to see the light. And as much as they want to reach out and, you know, grab hold onto this guy here, the light's being shown. They're starting to they're starting to be themselves again. Or at least in August, you'll start to feel more like yourselves. Okay? And for the masculines, I feel like this is separation's hurting them. They see, you know, the feminines kind of getting over this, trying to do what they can to make the separation less painful for themselves. But the masculines are being a little bit more affected by it than the feminines, from what I'm feeling from this, okay? You both are affected, don't get me wrong. But it's as if the feminine knew this was kind of coming and this had to be done, while the masculines are still going through the pain of this separation. Alright? What is Taurus's energy towards this energy currently of this separation? What is Taurus's energy towards this separation currently? Queen of Wands. Okay. So yeah, some of you are definitely getting through the separation, your power back. An Eight of Cups. Okay. The Three of Pentacles at the bottom. So, this is what I'm getting from this, Taurus. You're getting your power back through the separation, okay? I feel like for some of you, you could have maybe have felt like someone was a false, not like soulmate, but like a false connection, or like a false end game type of soulmate connection. But Taurus, I really feel like the separation is going to bring you back into your power. Is really going to make you, you know, realize how confident, strong, sexy you are with or without them. You are still very hot, very sexy, very attractive to people. They're still drawn to you. Some of you could have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in your chart. But you're gaining your power back through this separation, which is amazing to see. I don't think you're going to let anyone pull you back down into what you were feeling before this separation occurred. This wanting, waiting, hoping, yearning. No, you're done. You're taking your power back, Taurus. And you're going to be, you know, you're going to be strong in what you do, confident in what you do. Whether you're believing me as I say this right now or not, promise me this, and I promise you this, that you'll be fine. You're still going to have all eyes on you. I think it's like some of you maybe are like, you know what? I'm done kind of slumping around over this. I'm going to go enjoy myself. I'm going to go out with my guys, my girls. We're going to go hit the town. You know, do things where I can get outgoing more and get out of this slump. For the feminines, your biddies are very nice, okay? It's very noticeable. Maybe some of you kind of are finding shirts that kind of show your cleavage a little more, okay, women? Feminines, you know what I'm saying? And for generally, for both of you, you guys have a nice ass, and they know that. Everyone knows that. I feel like for some of you, your ass is hard to miss. But regardless, you're stepping into your power back, Taurus. And it's like this separation was needed for you to really realize that maybe you were slumping a bit too much in that energy of waiting, wanting, hoping, wishing. And, you know, you're growing from this. Yeah, and so Taurus, how they're feeling currently is the Eight of Cups. Again, more water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They may be seeing you really are done. You really are over it. And if that's not the case, they're seeing you emotionally pull yourself away because there was nothing more you could do. You know, it's like, I feel like some of them do want to reach out after this. Some of them do want to say something to you, but it's as if they're watching you walk away. Watching that fine ass walk away. No, just kidding. Sorry, I'll get back. But it's like as if, I don't know, I'm seeing yellow, particularly a yellow sweater or yellow clothing. Maybe one of you guys left something behind at their house that could have been yellow, or it's just in general. Yellow is the color that's associated with the solar plexus. So I feel like some of them are noticing that you're coming into this power, Taurus, and you left this situation behind because it wasn't emotionally fulfilling for you. You were tired of waiting around for an answer from them or any sort of connection from them. So they're seeing you gain your confidence back. They're seeing you, you know, move on to better. I feel like I don't really like the way he's holding her hand right there. But it's like almost as if they really want to not see you go. They don't want to see you leave, Taurus. But, oh well. I'm going to clarify the Eight of Cups a little bit. What is the Eight of Cups doing here for how their energy is towards the situation? Three of Pentacles twice. Okay, so that's clearly for them. So this is what I'm getting. I was going to clarify this, but I don't need to anymore. This Three of Pentacles. Now they want to put the work in now that you left. Now they want to, you know, put the time, the effort to show you that they have all the tools and resources to make something beautiful grow out of this. But Taurus, you're over it. Some of you are. Or it's just, if you're not over it, it's like you're over putting all the effort into trying to make something work. Trying to put control in the situation, of hoping and yearning that something different will come about. But it's like now they kind of want to bring this work and collaboration into it. Now that this, maybe this separation is going to have them be thinking like, damn, like I could have really built something beautiful with Taurus. I really could have started something like an amazing sort of relationship that I've never really experienced with a lot of other people. For a very small amount of you, some of you could have left because of a third party situation. Whether that was one of you or both of you for some. Wow, yeah. Some of you it's both. And they're realizing that you're the one out of the three that they want. Or they're coming to that realization slowly and surely. Some of you, I'm getting this message too, if this is the third party situation type of thing you're resonating with. They don't know, they didn't know. Part of them holding back was because A, they didn't want to risk leaving the person they had behind in case what happened with you wouldn't work. Or they didn't know if you would really leave your significant other for them. So instead of trying to make it work, instead of trying to take that chance, they held back. But now they're realizing that now that you're truly gone, that this is something they do want to collaborate and work with. Yeah, I don't, they just now they're realizing they want to build, oh, sorry about that glare. Now they're realizing that they want to build something with you, Taurus, but I don't know. Is it too late? I think you're getting your power back. You're getting your, oops, right here. You're getting your sensuality back. You know what? I don't have to wait on no goddamn person. Period. Period. You're the Queen of Wands, baby. You're sexy as hell. You can do battle by yourself. Period. You can do battle by yourself. You don't need no one. Okay, let's see their highest hopes for this connection, Taurus. What are their highest hopes for this connection? What are their highest hopes for this connection? Oh, a new passionate beginning. Okay. Yeah, a lot of fire. A lot of fire. What is their deepest fears about this connection? What is their deepest fears? What is their deepest fears? Five of Wands. Fire, fire, fire. Okay, so let's get with this first, Taurus. Yeah, they're gonna want in August, after this whole separation, codependency type of thing, they're gonna want a new beginning with you. They're gonna want to take another chance at reigniting the passion that you guys once had. I feel like it was always strong, the connection you two had, but I feel like when you guys first met each other, when things first started kicking off or whatever, the passion was on point. Like on point. And then all of a sudden it almost hit like a brick wall. And I'm seeing a brick wall. I don't know if you guys live somewhere where there's a brick wall at your house, or they do. But it's like literally like now they want to see, because of this separation, they want to re-spark this. But Taurus, I'd be careful, because of this being your energy, you know, right now in the relationship. I'd make sure that it's just not going to be a sexual escapade here. That's not just going to be them just missing that fine ass and wanting some more of it, okay? I'd be making sure that this wasn't just sexual, okay? But, you know, they miss sleeping next to you, they miss holding you, and if that was never the case, they've missed that passionate connection with you. They really do find you beautiful or handsome, Taurus. They do. Some of you. It's like they, you know, especially your face. Especially your face. Some of them, they did watch you sleep. Some of you, you just, I don't know, the sex was good. Especially the morning sex. I think I picked that up for you in a different reading. I'm not sure. So maybe I'm picking up on the similar group of Taurians here. But they want this reignited again. Or they will. Their hope is their highest hopes is this. But whether they'll do it, and whether it's just purely sexual or not, I don't know, Taurus. And their deepest fears is the Five of Wands. Taurus, they will not like it if you moved on from them to someone else. I'm getting a very jealous energy from this, okay? They will have their eye on you like a hawk. They didn't want to let you go. They didn't want the connection to be let go. No matter how much they try to act or whatever thing they were pulling, whatever poker face they had on, they don't want the competition of other people. And, you know, they'll be watching your social media. They'll be watching your Facebook, your Instagram stories, your Snapchat stories, whatever it may be. They're going to try to pull whatever trick they have out of their sleeve to get you back. But again, this is their biggest fears, right? This is something they don't want to watch go down. This is something where they don't want to see you leave into another man or woman's arms. Not at all. Especially for my feminines here, the masculines do not want to see you move on whatsoever. And they're going to be very subtle about it. Or, you know, if this should happen, should you really be like, you know, it's done, it's done. You know, it's done like a steak. Well done. Yeah, they don't want competition. Period. They don't want competition. So, let me, you know, I am a bit curious about, please clarify this Five of Wands a bit more for my Taurians. Please clarify this a tiny bit more. Oh. The world, I mean, the synchronicities in your reading is amazing. Yeah, they don't want this to come to a complete, and they don't want you to move on to that next chapter in your life with someone completely new, completely different. It's like, you know, they only want you, Taurus. And I feel like they'll be realizing that in August. Like, you know, when they really miss that opportunity of you, when you're like, you know, I just can't, there's more waiting for me, I can feel it. I'm just not going to sit around waiting for, you know, you to give me this opportunity. I'm going to go get it for myself. And they see you flawlessly, by the way, flawlessly going out to get it for yourself. That's worrying them. It's worrying them because they know that you can get anything you want. They know how attractive you are, how attractive you seem to other people, and that some of you, I feel like you travel a lot for business, maybe. Maybe it's like they're afraid you're going to meet someone on travel. Maybe you guys are planning a vacation to go somewhere in August. Or maybe I don't know, I'm getting this thing of traveling. So either you travel for business or you're planning on going on a vacation, and if that's not the case at all, they just see you like raised to this level of you taking your power back from this separation. And they don't want this to be closed. They see you, they respect you, they know of all the work you did to put yourself into leaving this connection behind, but they don't want to see you go. But it's kind of like, damn, really? Now? You had, you know, all the opportunity that you can. But yeah, they're really feeling like they missed out on a big opportunity with you, Taurus. Alright, Taurus, I'm going to take the rest of this into an extended reading on Vimeo. If you'd like to continue this link will be in the description box. I'm going to go into what they want to do about this connection, the likely outcome of this connection, and any advice for you, Taurus, throughout the month of August. So if I see you on Vimeo, I can't wait. If this is where we depart, I love you, Taurus. I do. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if this resonated with you. Check out my Instagram and check out the details how to win a personal reading with me. If you're interested in booking a reading with me, go ahead and check out my website, www.mermaidscalestarot.com. Thank you, Taurus. Love you. Take care.